Look at this chappy. So this is not an instrument, but this is a really nice piece of African folk art, and it's made out of a very exotic hardwood, possibly ebony, although I don't think it's quite heavy enough. Maybe what they call blackwood, or could even be zebra wood on this, because I do see some streaks on this, or some sort of African hardwood. And if you can work on instruments, a lot of times you can work on anything made of wood, and often I find ornaments that are in a state of disrepair that I can easily apply my guitar skills to make them whole again. This is just one that needed some gluing and a couple of spots that needed touching up, and somebody had got blue tack all over it as well, which comes off with lighter fluid, by the way. So I cleaned him up, I glued him up, I touched him up, and now, you know, it's a very nice ornament for your mantelpiece, or you can sell it on. But you know, if you have the tools, the woodworking tools, it's often I see things that people have thrown away, furniture, ornaments, knick-knacks, what they call bric-a-brac over here. And you know, if you've got the clamps and you know how to put pieces of wood back together, and you have a bit of touch-up skill, you can apply it to other things. It doesn't just have to be instruments all the time. So occasionally I get given something, or I see something on the side of the road, and I think to myself, I can fix that. I have just the clamp that'll put that back together, and I can make that look nice. And I can either give it away, keep it, or even sell it on eBay. So things like this I keep an eye out for as well. I particularly like hand-carved things, handmade things. And some of this folk art stuff is quite nice, pretty nicely made, and worth salvaging. It's a shame to have this in the rubbish bin, or the skip, or the dumpster for my American friends. It's something that deserves a second life, or to be put back together. So this is the third on my series of recent videos on quick fixes, applying the skills that you learn working on instruments, not only to the instruments you're going to keep, or high-end instruments, project instruments, which is of course is worth your while, but also, you know, student instruments for local kids, or neighbor kids, or kids in your family, or knick-knacks around the house, bric-a-brac around the house. You know, make the missus happy, make your kids happy, fix their toys, you know, make your neighbors happy, or, you know, salvage things that you find and put them back into working functional use again. I get a particular joy out of that, because I know this is no longer going to be in the landfill. This is going to be on somebody's mantelpiece. So, all right, folks, I'll keep doing it. See you soon.